Well, hi there, Internet. My name's Court, and you've got courtside seats for my review of The Nutcracker and the Four Realms. Let's do it. The Nutcracker and the Four Realms is an adventure, family, fantasy movie from directors Lasse, Halstrom, and Johnston, and Disney. The film stars Mackenzie Foy, Keira Knightley, Morgan Freeman, Jayden Fowora-Knight, Helen Mirren, Eugenio Derbez, and Richard E. Grant. In order to unlock a box containing a priceless gift from her mother, Clara follows a thread given to her by her godfather to the associated key in a parallel world. Tracing the key to the fourth realm ruled by Mother Ginger, Clara must use it to restore harmony to the unstable world before Mother Ginger conquers the other three remaining realms. Now, first off, let me say, as a caveat, I know perfectly well I am not the target demographic of this movie. I'm not a kid, and I don't like ballet. And I have to say, I really did not like this movie, but it did have some good stuff going for it, so let's talk about that first. First thing I want to talk about is Mackenzie Foy. She's really good as the lead in this movie. She pulls off that wide-eyed wonder very well, but she also handles the more emotional beats really well, which we know she can do because she held her own against Matthew McConaughey in Interstellar. I'll also say the production design of this movie is fantastic. The movie looks beautiful, even though I personally took some issue with some of the costume and character designs. It really looks great. Now, I know nothing about dance aside from break dancing, which I'm really good at. But I thought the choreography in the ballet sequence was really good, and again, I don't like ballet. And the pacing is solid. The movie's about an hour and 40 minutes, and it really just flows. The first 15 minutes of the movie are set in London in the real world, and I liked those few minutes, and then she goes to the magical land, and the movie went straight downhill for me. I hated what Keira Knightley was doing in this movie as Sugar Plum. She was using this silly little fairy voice, and it did not work for me. And then there was a scene where she visibly gets aroused, which is weird because it's a kid's movie, and that's gross and made me very uncomfortable. And the visual effects in this movie are really quite dodgy, particularly when it's CGI interacting with an actual person, which is always kind of where it's the hardest to execute, but Disney has all the money, so why the CGI didn't look better, I really don't know. And the fight choreography is awful in this movie. It looks super staged, it's really slow, it's plotting, it doesn't add any tension. It makes the fight between Obi-Wan and Darth Vader in Star Wars A New Hope look like the fight between Qui-Gon and Obi-Wan and Darth Maul. It's horrible. And I love Helen Mirren. But she's in her 70s now, and watching her try to do a fight scene while using a whip, it just does not work. And the writing in this movie is straight up bad. It's filled with these really shallow platitudes and these really forced dialogue callbacks. And I hear people say all the time, it's a kid's movie, what did you expect? I'm sorry, that's just making excuses for lazy writing. I will also say, unless you're a huge 3D head, don't bother seeing this movie in 3D. It literally adds nothing except snowflakes are a little bit closer to your face. Now, clearly I was not a fan of this movie, and again, I admit and recognize that I am not the target demographic. However, my issues with the movie were not that it was for kids and that it was about dance. It was all in the execution, which in a lot of ways was very poor. Or perhaps I'm just a crotchety old man. Now, I don't have a proprietary rating system as of yet, so I'm just trying to figure out what I'm gonna give The Nutcracker and the Four Realms. And I think I'm gonna give The Nutcracker and the Four Realms a humbug out of 10. So now I wanna know, have you seen The Nutcracker and the Four Realms? What did you think about it? What is your favorite holiday movie of all time? Whatever your thoughts in the comments below, let's discuss. If you enjoyed this review, please smash that like button and give it a share if you really enjoyed it. And hey, why not take a second, do me a favor, click subscribe and ring that bell to subscribe to my channel for more movie reviews, entertainment news, trailer reactions, all that good stuff. Thanks very much for watching. I'll see you guys in the next one. Take care.